2-0 once upon a time after they blasted Buffalo. Today, in Buffalo, without Edgerrin James, Dominique Rhodes, the human highlight reel, is in the backfield. Rob Johnson drops back. Chad Bratsky forced 2 fumbles. There's one of them. Josh Williams falls on it. 5 sacks, Colts, first half alone. Ensuing Colts drive, the human highlight reel. The rookie, Dominique Rhodes, 14 yards inside the 20. Now 2nd and 6. Same drive, but started the second quarter. Peyton Manning, Marcus Pollard, that's pretty. 15 yards, 7-0 Colts. Bills have tied it. 7-7 second quarter. Look at Peyton Manning, resembling his father. Ah, jeez, he's in there. Naked bootleg, 33 yards. Straight leg, young fellow. What do you mean naked bootleg?
Deshaun Polk, the linebacker at the top of the screen, number 51. His job, stay as deep as the football, make sure it gets handed off. He does it right there. And boy, what a sprint for Peyton Manning to the end zone.
17-7 at the half, now third quarter, Manning. Top draft pick Reggie Wayne on a slant. Look at the big fella run. Deep into Bills territory, down to the 50. It's a 43-yard pickup. Then they go back to the highlight reel. What did he make? Eyes open when he bounced in the game on a week ago, Thursday night against Kansas City. Dominique Rhodes goes back 5 yards, then goes up a few. Touchdown, Colts. Rhodes says, you know what? I got 100 yards rushing. I got a touchdown. Thank you, offensive line. He knows it. Indianapolis was 1-11 in Buffalo, but they've won the last 2 times, and this is one of those matchups that'll go away as the teams get out of their division. And all of a sudden, the Colts playing better all around, better defense.
Yeah, well, and the 34 carries for 100 yards helps protect that defense because it's time-consuming, keeps their offense on the field, keeps their defense off the field.
Nate Clements had a touchdown return, his second of the year against the Colts, but the Bills, a little semicircle with a wagon. That's it so far. Trying to go over 500. And let me tell you about a man named Brady. Brady, Kevin Falk, into the shadows, 7-0 New England first. The score is 7-3 going into the third now. Brady, remember he and David Patton a couple of weeks ago against Indy? And this is going to be incomplete, but Antoine Winfield doesn't like the call. They call it, though, Tom, interference.
Yeah, they call interference at the back of the end zone. When they showed the replay, you actually got a pretty good look at Winfield actually getting him, pushing him out of the end zone.
A Buffalo Bill last year, now a Patriot, and you know he loved this touchdown. Antoine Smith, 14-3 New England. In the fourth, after Terrell Buckley sacks Rob Johnson, he would leave the game with an injured right shoulder. They'll know more on Monday, but this was just after he made a great play that was nullified by a penalty. So while he's gone, this is Tom Brady back to pass, but meanwhile, the game is not over. Kendrick Office causes a fumble. Jay Foreman, 55, gets it. And here he is, Alex Van Pelt. And Van Pelt, who's been around for a while, hits Peerless Price for a touchdown, 17 yards, throws a 2-point completion. It's 14-11. Onside kick, it's a good one. Buffalo almost gets it, but New England gets the ball. And then, look at this run. Boom, 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 boom. Antoine Smith, 42 of his 100 yards. You know, these were sweet yards as the Patriots go over 500 as they beat the Buffalo Bills 21-11. So New England with some running game, and they're winning again with Brady. They just seem to have that snap again.
Yeah, and a little bit of balance to this New England offense now. Searching for a running back ever since Robert Edwards disappeared from this offense years ago. Maybe Antoine Smith now giving them what they need in terms of balance.
And Greg Williams, first year at the Bills at the halfway mark, 1-7. When we were the Bills at home on a momentous day because the first of the great teams of the 90s, Jim Kelly, had his number retired. Their son Hunter, wife Jill, his 2 daughters, Jim and his dad. They're the big jersey number 12, retiring his number, putting him on the wall of fame.
This is the greatest thing that could ever happen in my life, but it took everybody pulling together in this city. This is one big family. Thank you very much. I love you all.
Hey, from all of us here,
Congratulations to Jimbo.
Way to go, Jimbo. Is the crowd, big crowd, much better than expected, on to see one of their favorite sons. Now, ball game, 10-10, third quarter. Matt Hasselbeck finds Sean Alexander, touchdown Seahawks. They're up 17-10. He was ruled out at the 1, but he scored in the next play. Alex Van Pelt playing now because Rob Johnson's hurt. Surprise. Bobbled. And Antonio Cochran recovers a fumble, setting up a field goal. The Bills are down 23-13. Under 2 minutes to go. Van Pelt has him at the 22, though. And a screen to Larry Self-Centers, breaking the all-time running back receiving yards record held by ex-Buffalo Bill Ronnie Harmon of 6,093 yards. Congratulations to Centers. Oh, by the way, you're down 10. So Van Pelt to Jay Reimers, but hey, 3-point game, 23-20. Everyone in the building knows it's an onside kick. But the guy to recover it was in the broadcast booth, Steve Tisker of Tasker. Instead, it's Sean Springs. He recovers. Seahawks win by the count of 23-20. The Bills, who used to never lose at home, have now lost 7 straight at home despite over 300 yards passing for Van Pelt. Alexander almost on.
Yeah, Mike Holmgren bringing this young football team along, Hasselbeck at the quarterback position, and I can't tell you how important I feel Sean Alexander is. Those 25 carries for 93 yards.
The San Francisco 49ers. That's the Bills. Buffalo was in their heyday not too long ago. They were 17-4 in a 21-game stretch against Miami. Alex Van Pelt, 300 yards last week, starting in place of the injured Rob Johnson. Again, Van Pelt to Eric Moulds. Away from Patrick Surtain, away from Derek Rogers. Moulds can do this, and the 1-8 Bills have tied the game at 7. And Patrick and Surtain lead disappointed. We jump to the third, and Buffalo leads at Ralph Wilson Stadium 14-10. Travis Henry, 25 yards. Finally bumped out by DeMar Fletcher. Now 1st and 10, their own 46. Look at Van Pelt and watch the play by Moulds at the bottom of your screen. Look, Ma, one hand. Are you kidding? 54 yards, 21-10, Buffalo.
We take another look at this catch by Eric Moulds. Never puts his right hand on the football. Great concentration, reaches out, grabs that ball, pulls it right to him, maintains his balance to get into the end zone.
So now it's 21-10 Bills in the fourth quarter. Jay Fiedler, team shut out last week under a lot of pressure, but he finds Jed Greenweaver. 8-yard touchdown. Remember those two hooked up in that playoff game to tie it against the Colts? 21-17. Buffalo, 3rd and 3 is on the move, though. Travis Henry, no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. It's 27-17. And with the extra point by Jake Arians, it's 27-17. No problem, even though the kick was pathetic. They're up by 10. It's going to be no problem. 5 minutes to go, 4th and 14. Buffalo can seal it. But Fiedler to Dedrick Ward, first down. Next play from scrimmage. Fiedler to Chris Chambers. Touchdown. 27-24. Remember the missed kick makes it a 3-point game. Next Dolphin possession. This is one of the fine plays you'll see. Oronde Gadsden prevents a game-ending interception.
Well, it's all about being a football player, understanding the situation you're in. You can't allow the interception. You're not going to have a chance to catch the ball. Don't let the defense get the ball. Give your offense a chance to do something.
And here's what Miami has. Arians is a rookie, but Miami has Olindo Mare. Whoa, 39-yard field goal, good. We're tied at 27. Ensuing kickoff. Oh, those Bills special teams. Nate Clements. Oh, it's a fumble. No. Yes. Fiedler to one of the Chambers brothers. Time has come today for Chris Chambers. What a catch. What a catch. And Miami is leading 34-27 to Greg Williams' dismay.
Chris Chambers running for the flag, gets to the pylon. Great job turning around, fighting for the football, holding on to it. You can see that his momentum took him right through the end zone.
But Buffalo has a chance. Van Pelt leads him down to Eric Moulds. Tick, tick, tick on 4th down. It's 1st down. But Moulds kind of leaves the ball there, handed to the official. Check, 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 check. Get back and spike it. No! When you have one win, you can't quite spike it in time. So despite the 300-yard game for Alex Van Pelt, no one said. What a big win for Miami. I know the Bills are 1-9, and you see the numbers, but after what they went through last week with the 2 interceptions for scores by Fiedler that knocked them out of first place against the Jets, Fiedler has brought this team. He won the game. Carolina at Buffalo, they honored Marv Levy. at halftime because he was inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. We honor Marv as well. Alex Van Pelt. Could the Bills win at home this year? Ever since, the wall came down and the two Germanys, got together, Reggie Germany has been playing much better here.
Yeah, Mike Minter was in coverage. You saw Reggie Germany tip the ball, got tipped by Minter, and then he came back and made the catch. It was great concentration.
Larry Sanders has caught more passes than any other running back. That does not add to his total. Third quarter, Carolina leads 24-13. Chris Winky does it. Musi Muhammad, does this play sum up these two teams? What? Oh, those funny Panthers and Bills. The Bills down 24-13, but a reminder, no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. I can't shout it, but Brandon Spoon is going to ladle it out. 44 yards for the touchdown off the hands of Donald Hayes. Then the Bills score again, and Buffalo. Their last home game is next week already when they play New England. George Seifert won on opening day, and it's just tough to watch. 25-24.
Alex Van Pelt, 20 of 29. Impressive numbers.
What does that mean?
Might have to get him out of town.
The Bills circling one wagon. When we return, they were workhorses. Meanwhile, the Patriots have been hot. Tom Brady. Now that's Damon Heward saying, Drew, listen to the radio station here. I don't like that. But it's Tom Brady, 8-3 as a starter for the Patriots. And watch him take this hit. Wow, hit from Nate Clements. But oh my darling, it's Clements time, and he bounces up.
Find something else I love about Tom Brady every week. His toughness right here. He got up, he started clapping his hands. He was like, let's go, I'm not hurt.
You had a feeling this would be a low-scoring game, and it was. 6-3 Pats in the fourth. Alex Van Pelt to Peerless Price. They rule him out of bounds, Tom, and there's no challenge by the Bills.
Yeah, and you take a look. He's got possession. There's one down. There's two down. Should have challenged.
They didn't. They get a field goal. We're 6-all. 6 minutes to go. They get another field goal. It's 9-6 Buffalo. Brady to Terry Glenn. Did he catch it? I did. 19 yards. 2 plays later. Brady to Jermaine Wiggins. Local Boston product. 25 yards. Down to the 12. Adam Vinatieri, 4 minutes to go. 25-yard field goal. We're going to overtime, tied at 9. Bills win the toss, but punt it. Now the Patriots ball. Brady to David Patton. Keon Carpenter drills him. Fumble. Bills recover, but here's the review. Greg Williams not happy, but actually good call.
It is a fumble. David Patton's head is out of bounds. The ball is between his legs. Therefore, technically, the ball itself is out of bounds.
So the play is over.
Play is dead.
So a big break for the Patriots, and one-time Patriot, one-time Bill, now good. Antoine Smith, let's get him go. All the way down to the 3-yard line. After the Pats get the big break, they run one play to center it. Vinatieri, good. 23 yards. Notice just shaking hands like, nice job, we won the game. Good hold, good snap. And the Buffalo Bills were game. 4 of the last 5 between these two have gone to overtime. But the New England Patriots, who on Saturday host Miami, in what now is going to be a battle for first place in the AFC East, win it. And Brady's a starter, 9-3, tying Babe Parilli from the AFL days as the best start ever by a Patriot quarterback starter's career.
Yeah, and we pay attention to all the numbers, but I think more important, Kurt Warner a couple of years ago, he was the story in the NFL. There is no doubt Tom Brady is the story in the NFL this year.
The Patriots with some hopes. They need help, but they're still with some hopes. Chris Chandler trying to provide that help, but meanwhile, Alex Van Pelt pitches to Sean Bryson. And look at the motors on this big fella for the Buffalo Bills. He can go all the way. 68 yards, 20-16 Bills in the third quarter. And there's Mom. That's nice. 12 minutes left. Chandler to Algie Crumpler. Beats Plankton on the play at the touchdown. Falcons lead at 30-20, 49 yards. Later in the game, and Pelt has rung up some numbers and replaced the round.